Alright, we have now reached 30 episodes of Thorgorath's vlogs. As of this video right now, I am almost halfway to 100 subscribers. And for this 30th episode, I am going to show off another collection of mine off to you that will be updated every now and then, just like my Blu-rays and DVDs. But let's go upstairs for that. So, here we are in my room upstairs. Before I start showing off this collection, I want to give a big fuck you to the piece of shit that scammed me out of $100 Saturday night. And I'm gonna put your ass right here in my vid. Put you on blast, cause you fucking deserve it. Yeah, I got screwed really bad out of seeing Blue Oyster Cult and UFO, but UFO ended up canceling anyway, so I wasn't really missing much, but still, those online scalpers can go fall face first in cow shit. I won't wish death upon them, but I will say they're scum of the earth. So, lo and behold, my t-shirt collection. I have been collecting these since high school. I have a t-shirt representing like almost every band out there. Okay, maybe not every band, but... Okay, so let's get started. And I have them all in alphabetical order. First up, this is the newest one I got. God, this was such a great night. Making friends with Darren Miller, the fact that he saw my cancer vid. Fucking awesome. This here is probably one of my favorite metal albums of the 80s. This is where most thrash and speed metal was born from. Contains the classic Fast as a Shark. Here's one of my older tees. I went and saw these guys in concert and I got to go on stage and sing Bloodstains with them. I just sung the chorus with Mike and then I ran off quickly before a bouncer could pull me off and embarrass me. Thank you, Mike. You're awesome. The start of New York hardcore, this EP. Got a movie t-shirt right here of Aliens. One of my favorite sci-fi movies. Alright, I turned on the lamp because I don't like the glare from the overhead light. Here we have Thrax Among the Living. Though honestly, I like the Fistful of Metal one anyway. This one I've had since high school. Got this Anvil tee from when I went and saw the movie on the night before my high school graduation. Got to meet these guys. Very nice. And very goofy too. I got this at the Gates tee off Amazon, and as you can see I got ripped off pretty bad. I'm thinking of maybe just donating this to Goodwill because yeah, I need a better at the Gates tee. Personally, I'm more a Severed Survival type guy, but whew, this is definitely some grotesque artwork here, Mr. Chris Reifler. Fun fact, the eyes here and some of the spots glow in the dark. Just like in the movie. Yeah, some didn't like this one, but I like it. Bad Brains, I was lucky to see them. One of the pioneers of hardcore in general. Sublime and no doubt owe their existence to this band right here. Love this game, Behemoth, The Apostasy, because I was into them long before the Satanists came around. Another Behemoth tee, and a Cult one at that. This one is probably a pretty rare one. This depicts their very first album from when they were just a pure black metal band. Billy Idol, I had the pleasure of seeing him and Joan Jett over at Chastain Park Amphitheater, I think it was. Also had this one for quite a while. I got in trouble for it a few times at school because it had guns on the front. One of the thrash revival bands. Obviously these guys got their name from the Exodus album. Any of y'all still play this game? Got a Bertsum tee. We have the sigil on the front that depicts AA, Babylon, Sigillum Sanctum, Fraternitas, bunch of esoteric imagery, and there's Varg himself on the back. Cannibal Corpse, Eaten Back to Life t-shirt. I prefer the old logo over the straight lettered logo. Definitely another one I've had for a while, Celtic Frost. I was lucky to see them back in 2008 before they broke up and opening up for Typo Negative before Pete Steele passed away, unfortunately. Got a Circle Jerks tee. Been trying to get a Group Sex tee. Yeah, this is a pretty good tee, but it could use a little more print on it. Barbarian, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Here's another old tee, my Cradle of Filth tee. I went and saw them for the first time back in '07 over at the Coca-Cola Roxy. I met Danny Filth. I absolutely adore this tee and this band. I know they're back together, but it's with a couple different members and it's under a new name due to legal issues and whatnot. Hopefully I get to see them. But if you haven't heard of these guys, check them out. This is some of the fastest extreme music you've ever heard. Believe it or not, I got this old school looking tee at a corporate retail store. Yes, countercultural rockers, punk rockers, and metalists, we love the German Iron Cross, as you can see. I believe I bought this one straight from the band from when I first saw them a couple of years back, which is almost a decade ago. Got this one for Christmas one year. This is definitely a sacred t-shirt to me, and you can probably see why. It's so fucking tragic what happened to Dimebag. Dark Angel, we have arrived. First record, one of the fastest thrash bands out there. That along with some pretty long songs. So I'm guessing the death metal version of them would be Vital Remains. Got a Dark Knight t-shirt. I might give this to my friend Sam because I think I found a better one that depicts this album. But yeah, I definitely had this one for a while. Oh, on a side note, Dark Funeral was Sam's first black metal show. Got a Dark Throne, Blaze in the Northern Sky, Transylvanian Hunger. I got this one and my In Flames Jester Race tee around the same time because there were only a few left and I had to get them before they ran out. Got in trouble once or twice for wearing this at school. One of the pioneering albums of death metal. Death Angel's classic debut album. Got two Deicide shirts here. Definitely had these since high school. I prefer this one more because there's more color than on this one. This is a more recent one. Had the chance to meet these guys, as you may have seen in one of my vids. I remember the drummer was kind of shy. I have a Diablo 3 tee, and I haven't even played it yet. Now I haven't even played the prior two. Tinu Borgir, Stormblast, one of the bands that black metal purists hate. Apparently he came to the Masquerade back in 2004. Man, if only I had gotten to heavy metal a little earlier, hell, I could have seen Ronnie. But as it stands, that's not going to be happening now. One of my favorite UK 82 hardcore bands. For all you grindcore enthusiasts, you should definitely be super familiar. Come on, spread out. You should definitely be super familiar with this album. This was some heavy shit for 82. Dysphere, this is Thomas Lindbergh's crust punk side project, aside from At the Gates. Because you know they love their punk up in Scandinavia. Cannibal Corpse and Dying Fetus on steroids, these guys. Lovely little Hallmark card message there. I also met these guys too. I got a signed copy of an album of theirs and a picture with them. It was Deicide they were opening for, I believe. This is another tee that I got from Amazon where I felt ripped off because look at how small the print is. One of the defining albums of melodic black metal. Sadly, I never got to see these guys. Yep, I'll never be seeing this band, and I'm sure most of y'all won't either. But yeah, you know I love me my classic rock. I love Jim Morrison. You know, me and him have the same first and middle name. Hopefully these guys come here. Emperor in the Nightside Eclipse, another one of the definitive melodic black metal albums. I never wear this one. One of the thrash revival pioneers. Wonder how these guys are doing. Haven't heard from them in almost a decade. Somebody bought me this as a birthday gift off of eBay. Hopefully these guys will come to town. Got two Exodus t-shirts here. One's of their classic album, Bonded by Blood. The other a tour t-shirt. I believe Belphegor and Creator were at the show. I remember Rob Duke singled me out and was like, this guy looks like he's in high school or something. Yeah, I was at the time. Got a Exploited tee. I love this one. Hey, all you dead Milkman fan punk rock girls, call me. Forbidden Evil. This is a local band, personal friends of mine. This one's sure to generate a bit of controversy depending on your political views. But I mean, hey, it's a shirt that preaches freedom and equality. I don't believe in a dictatorship. Dictatorships are inhumane. Gamma Bomb, Thorgorath. One time I wore this to the mall And because of the little message on the back, I had this Christian zealot woman come up to me and be like, Jesus, 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 Jesus loves you. And you know we metalheads love pissing off all the Christian right-wingers. Old ass hypocrisy, obsculum, infernum T. Hope I pronounced that right. And then of course we have my In Flames tee, and then we have an Infest tee. This band is really underground. Most of y'all probably haven't heard of them. This band along with Siege were part of a wave of hardcore bands, really fast ones, that helped pioneer power violence. Jackal tee, personally signed by the members. Can't believe the signatures are still there after washing this thing. Got one of Jaws that has 3 sharks barking at a full moon for some reason. One of Jesse James Dupree's whiskey brand. Got this on their 2010 tour. Got this Kiss t-shirt during their Alive 35 concert back in 2009. God, that was a fun concert. Me and Brandon went to that. And I have one that was given to me by Gina of their 2009 album. Had this one since last year. Also, I haven't heard from these guys in a while. My Machine Head tee, hardly wear this one anymore because I tore up the sleeve when I was getting off the bus from school one day. I was very lucky to see these guys before all the original members quit and Brett Hoffman died. I need to get a better Massacre tee. One of my favorite black metal albums of all time. This one's pretty primitive, but still needs some respect. Got 4 Metallica tees. Finnish folk metal. Definitely had this one for quite a while. Very underrated band. Love Motorhead. Rest in peace, Lemmy. Saw these guys last year. Probably one of the very few hip-hop tees I have in my collection as of now. I love this t-shirt. Where all the zombie movies started. I hardly watch this movie. Another one of the few rap tees I have. Really love this Rolling Stones tee. I need a better Sarcophago tee because this is just too black and white. It needs a little more color. Underrated gem of an extreme metal album. God, the Brazilians are heavy. Alright, now I'm going to show off all my Slayer tees. All 3 of my Slipknot tees. Had these for quite a while. Bought them all at Hot Topic. Alright, now we're down to the last few tees. I definitely got in trouble a lot for wearing this one at school. Like, it's really funny how people can be so sensitive to something so unscientifically proven as religion. Only watched this one once. I got this at the concert I first saw this band at. Motherfuckers threw blood on me. It stunk. Nice little Woodstock tee. This is a Bill and Ted tee of their fictional band Wild Stallions. And that's it for my t-shirt collection as of February 2020. I will be getting more t-shirts in the future, and when I do, I will make update vids to show off what I got to you guys. Any t-shirts you think I should get, leave your comments down below. Anyway, 30 episodes in. Still going strong. Haven't got the mother load of subscribers yet, but I'm still having a good time. I'm not worried about analytics. Night viewers, peace out, keep on rocking, stay fucking metal.